Oh, bass have been acting strange in the shallow water this trip. Morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. We got another beautiful setting behind us, Grand Rapids. It's our last day of this trip on a lake that's kind of becoming a go-to lake here in Grand Rapids. Been here three times. And the last time ended up finding some pretty decent fish. Bass is on the menu today. Let's go get them. Morning everybody, we are on the water. What a beautiful morning. You can see the sun's up already. Took my time. It was in the 40s this morning in August. Looking for some bass today. Happy to be out again. Take some lessons I learned the last time I was here. Try to put them into action. Get some bass in the boat. It's been kind of interesting though. This trip to Grand Rapids, bass really haven't been on a frog bite. Last night, favorite lake, bass-wise, was a bit of a disappointment, if you can believe that. But it's good to be reminded that there are no guarantees, not even on favorite lake. This lake actually has an upper and a lower portion. The upper portion is pretty interesting because I did get a decent largemouth, but I got mostly smallmouth bass. But this lower portion is a little bit more like you would expect for largemouth. And the reason it's on the list, the largemouth are pretty good size, at least the ones I've caught. I remember it kind of drops down out here, so this is a good setup for fish to kind of come in and hunt for a frog, and then go back out to the deeper. There we go. The skunk is out of the boat. All right, fish number one. Maybe they'll just keep getting bigger as we go that way. There's a better fish. All right, we'll sling them in. There's a chunker. There we go. Nice. Oh. There's a fish. I saw something swirl back there, so I threw my frog. And this guy was chasing something and then changed his mind and said, I want a frog this morning. Nice. Let's see what we got for a weight on this guy. Our first one, 2.60. Nice chunky 2.5 pounder. Must have nicked something in there. He's bleeding. pretty cool to just kind of see a swirl and check your lure back there and boom. A lot of times in my videos I'll tell myself, pay attention. That's exactly why. I don't know what it is, but the fish in this lake have kind of sharp teeth. I'm gonna get my thumbs torn up hopefully today. So we'll put on some gloves. Plus it's warm. Get some gloves on. Get a little nice to get the skunk out of the boat, and it's also nice to get the first decent bass in the boat. I mean, a 2-pounder, 2.5-pounder isn't a monster, but it's more what we're looking for. All right, took an interesting route to get here. I missed the main channel, but you know what's nice about having a Hobie? Jeez. I guess maybe I should pay attention to the fishing. What in the world was that? That was a big splash. There we go. Is this the guy that made the splash? All right. Our little shortcut paid off. Good fish. Look at how golden they are. Beautiful. You know, sometimes just coming from a different angle can help. And I guarantee not many people have fished from this angle. All right, cool little stop there. Had a big splash and then threw it back out there, and I think we got what was splashing. All right, can we get through? I think we got through. We have definitely had some takers for the frog this morning, which is wonderful. There we go. Will he come back? All right, he's circling around. He's coming back to that spot. Let's see if we can get him. It looked like more of the size we're looking for. Wow. Pattern yet. The last couple have been just kind of small swings and misses. That one wasn't a small one. There's a chunker. All right. Good fish. So much fun when they're right where they're supposed to be. Kind of a wind blowing in here to these weeds. We'll weigh them. Our last one was 2.60. Moving on up. 2.77. Getting up towards that 3-pound range. Good average size on this lake. Do people call this eel grass when it kind of zigzags on the surface? So it's a little easier to fish this time. Last time it was all laying down. Now some of it's kind of standing up. So we'll keep going. Today we'll weigh our best 5. And once we get our best 5, we'll try to find a kicker fish. Oh, we might have got a kicker fish. Come on. All right. Every time I try to say something today. All right. Well, this will help our 5. This guy's like, we don't need a kicker fish. I'm big enough. All right. What a hit. That is just awesome. It's been a while since I've been in stuff like this that actually has fish in it. Got enough depth to fish shallow, if that makes any sense. 267, 255, and 260. We're in the 2-pound zone right now. But you know what? When they hit like a 5-pounder, that's pretty cool. There we go. You know, I was on my last day of a trip to Grand Rapids. I think, well, is there a lake on the way home that I could fish? Or, you know, maybe don't fish at all because I've been getting up so early. And you know what? I'm so glad that I kind of remind myself that I'll be craving this in January and February, because that always gets me out of bed, gets me out here. So as I was saying before that fish hit, we'll go for our limit first. We got 3. We actually have 4, but I didn't weigh one of them. And then we'll start our search for monsters. But you know what? If a monster wants to hit before we get to 5, that's fine. Alright. I don't know that he felt it. Let's go back. There we go. So much fun when you know they're there. Alright, I'll sling them in. 1.54. Oh, we better get rid of him by the end of the day. You know, when you fish a lot, you get a pretty high standard for what you want to catch and what you hope to catch. But I do enjoy them all. Got this protected area, but I'm thinking that we might want a little bit of wind moving, so we're going to try that shore over there. Can always come back in here. Gotta fish the log. Always fish the log. All right. There we go. That guy was hiding right under there. It's our 5th. 2.16. 5 fish limit is 11.64. We can do better and will do better, but nice chunk of a fish. All right, I'm in the home stretch. I'm in the bay that I started in. Gonna fish around here. We've caught some fish today, not quite the size we're looking for. However, 1, 2, I had 3 hits that were good hits that I missed. Not exactly fishing error-free today. However, it's Grand Rapids. There's always a good fish right around the corner. So let's go. Let's get this last stretch going. Our goal, if we can do anything, is to get rid of the 2 under 2-pounders we have on the scale, because I've been weighing today. I think I had him. There's a fish. All right. I think he's gonna help a ton, but he does feel heavier than one of them for sure. So let's see. We have to see if he's bigger than 1.54. Bingo, 1.67. So with the last check of the scale, our quest got a little bit easier. Wanted to get rid of all the under 2-pounders, and we only have 1. However, I mean, getting a 3 or 4 pounder or bigger is the main goal. Nice. A little better guy. Not sure why I'm not netting them. There we go. That'll get rid of our 1 point whatever pounder. And what have we got? 2.57. There we go. A lot of 2.5 pounders. So our total right now is a more respectable 12.6 pounds. All right, good fish. What's better than a little frog fishing in the middle of the day, middle of the week, on a beautiful day? So we're just kind of picking them off here and there today. And we'd have a pretty good day if we would have got a couple of those bigger bites in that we lost. Because you know, every one you lose is a bigger bite. Let's not lose this guy. All right. There we go. This guy is wild. All right. Nice fish. They just have this kind of golden color to them here at this lake. 2.71. Getting up towards that 3 pound mark. Bass have been acting strange in the shallow water this trip. Is that the one that was made a little splash when I threw my lure in there? Wow, what a hit. There we go. Are we making a late day rally? We got 2.75. We are creeping up towards that 3 pound mark. Man, what a hit. Great fish. That's so much fun. That was so strange because the cast before I threw in there and it's like something jumped out of the weeds. I don't know if I had stirred something up and this fish went after it, but then I threw in there and he just annihilated the frog. There we go. Gave him a little rest while I was switching rods. All right. Good solid fish. Man, they have just nice chunky ones. This guy is 3.19. That is the biggest bass of the day. Well, here we go. Late 3 pounder, making the day even better. Not a bad day. Not a bad day for 5 fish. No monsters, but man, I tell you, the ones that hit this frog, they were just annihilating it. Lost 3 good ones today, so definitely not a clean or a mistake-free day of fishing. So sometimes that's going to happen. I'm going to try for a couple more on the way in. A 4-pounder would just round out the limit really nice. However, even if we don't get a fish, it was a great day watching that sun come up. You probably saw in the intro all that steam coming across. Just beautiful to be out. Good to catch some fish too. Booyah Pad Crasher did it. I appreciate you watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.